Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Moist Weenus. We're going to do a quick replay cast. We are going to have Lubu versus Mordorm. This is Div D East. Let's jump into game one, shall we? Let's pull up some information about these bands here. Alright, map 1. We're going to go to Volskaya Foundry. Some of the map bands for here were Asmodan, Whitemane, Genji, and Urel. Question mark for 3 and 3. So I'm not exactly sure what we are going to have for the third band. Those are not listed, but they will be up shortly as we get into game 1. We're not going to see the draft. Map 2, just so you know, is Infernal Shrines. We will get to that shortly. But first, we are going to Volskaya Foundry. So we're going to skip the draft because it's not the replay. And here we go. All right, over here on blue team, we have Lubu. We have a Bandit on the KT. We have Macro Ta on the Murdered. We have Alan Hicks on the Nahaka. We have VDZ on Zagara, and we have Streakwing on the Rhaegar. Over here on the right-hand side, we have Mordorm, where we have Amber W95 playing the Jaina. We have Grace Sun playing the Phoenix. We have Rangers 30 playing the Deckard Cain. We have Adams Scrub playing the Diablo. And in the bottom, we have Geneve 147 playing the Sonya. Let's get ready to rumble. All right, so immediately we're going to see Dahaka go top for Lubu. We're going to see Zagara go bottom for Lubu. We're only going to see Sonya going bottom over here for Mordor. Eventually, we're going to see a Phoenix trickle up to face off against this Dahaka. We'll check in back with them later. So far, the lane mid is getting pushed towards Lubu's side. XP is pretty easy and pretty even. Deckard Cain dropping off some potions up here for Phoenix. Refresh, stay a while, listen, glisten, and enjoy the ride. Zagara and KT traveling bottom. Maybe harass the Sonya a little bit. Lay down some creep, perhaps. KT is going to transition back up mid. We're going to see this fortification camp started over here by Jaina and Deckard Cain. We do get the ping. The ping is for the camp, but there might be a possible invade here, or maybe it's a gank on the Sonya. No, it is an invade. Deckard Cain is taking a lot of damage, fire damage from KT. Gravity lapse on the Jaina, and Jaina is taking a lot of damage and does fall. Great invade by Lubu there. They will be able to take this fortification camp pretty easily at this point. Sonya trying to clear creep as best she can. Not a horrible hero to clear creep. Now we see Rhaegar starting the fortification camp here. Getting a little help from KT. Deckard Cain hanging out with Phoenix. Making sure they win this lane against the Dahaka. Slight XP advantage right now going over to Lubu. They have about almost a half level. Yeah, they have a half level advantage. Zagara has laid down a ton of creep in the bottom lane. It is everywhere. So hard to fight against. Sonya was feigning going back to base. Has canceled that as of yet. Let's look at some of the talents. All right, so we have advanced targeting from Phoenix. Trying to stack up Only 2 stacks, though, so far. Well, 3 now. Not too many. We have Mana Addict from the KT. And the objective is now active, so both teams will be fighting over this for their lives. Who will get the Protector? We'll find out shortly. Alright. All 10 members are now on top of it, and it clicks over for Lubu. Zagara says, alright, we have the clicker going for us. I'm going to hop down bottom, get some more of that XP. A lot of XP soak going on for Lubu. Very good. Mordorm is looking for an entry onto the point. Diablo is looking for a possible smash and grab. Big stun and root coming out from Deckard Cain. Diablo goes in, rushes on the Zagar, doesn't get much. Flips over to Haka, but is taking too much damage. Phoenix taking a lot of damage. Has to back up all the way back behind the gate. 80% now for Lubu. Getting a little bit low for the Lubu on their health meter, but so far they're doing okay. Phoenix coming in with a lot of damage there, and it looks like Lubu has to back out. They're just taking too much. Ooh, will Dahaka make it out? Dahaka will. Alright, look, 200 health for Diablo. Diablo says, I'm out of here. I cannot handle that. I think there is definitely an opportunity, especially with a talent tier advantage here, for Lubu to re-engage on the point. Zagara, still in the bottom lane, soaking up some more XP. Alright. Might see a re-engage here. It's gonna happen. Alright. And here we go. A lot of damage going out onto Sonya. A lot of damage going out onto Diablo. Diablo is not going to make it out. Diablo falls. This means that the point will be secured for Lubu, and they will get the first Protector. Drop it on down. We're going to hop on in with Dahaka and Zagara. Let's see if they run it down mid. Let's see if they go top. Sonya is going to trickle down to bottom lane. Soak up what XP she can. Thank you, thank you. Announcer woman. Alright, so the top wall is being assaulted by the Protector. And Murden. Gonna get that top well. Very, very important. The next Protector will be spawning top. So if you can eliminate that well, makes it that much easier to get the Protector in objective round 2. Diablo and Sonya mid. Looks like Sonya's gonna come top. But the Protector is also going bottom, getting some damage on Sonya. Sonya going back in, getting rooted and jumped on by Muradin, and Sonya is taken out. Protector now doing more damage here on the mid keep, or the mid fort wall, but the Protector does go down. That was a considerable amount of value gotten by the Protector. Zagara is in trouble. Almost got swapped by the Diablo. Did not go through, and Diablo gets turned on and blown apart. Killing blow going to the creeps. Meanwhile, KT is pushing bottom as well. We have 10s coming out already for Lubu. It's quite the advantage. Let's go over what ultimates they've decided to pick up, what heroics. Rhaegar has picked up Ancestral Healing. We have Avatar from Murden, Phoenix from the KT, Isolation from Dahaka, and Devouring Maw. Oh, I love to see that. From the Zagara. Camp invade from Lubu. Trying to take this fortification camp, but there are members here of Mordorm, and they're ready to re-engage and defend their camp. Maw comes out. There goes Phoenix. A lot of damage, and Diablo and Phoenix do drop, and it's going to be a triple kill on the Jaina and the camp. This is a big win for Lubu right now. We're getting some pings right now to head up to the support camp. Dahaka. There he goes. He's going to use his global. Very good at capturing all this XP. Alright, support camp is secured. by Lubu. They're going to go ahead and grab that. Maybe pick up their own fortification camp now. They want to have all the toys for this next engagement. We have the support beacon on Murden. Not sure where that other turret went. Maybe that was used somewhere. Alright, siege camp is picked up for Lubu. Siege camp is picked up for Mordorm. Those will beat each other up in the top lane. Might get a little bit of support here from Jaina and Deckard Cain, but there's also a Dahaka to deal with. Uh, 25 stacks now, advanced targeting. Phoenix is making it happen. Needs 30, is it 30? It's 30. Needs 30 to get that extra ring. Next objective will be spawning in 22 seconds. So, Mordorm has fallen behind in the XP race so far. They lost the first protector. That's part of it. But now there's a talent tier advantage. But it's seven kills. 7 kills to 0. So, as well as getting the first protector, we have the kill XP, which has been granted to Lubu. They have started on the objective. They're going to be clocking that down. In the mid, it's Diablo and Deckard. I don't know, maybe they're trying to push a little bit there. Sonya's still in the bottom lane. So far, Mordorm doesn't really have enough to challenge yet. They're starting to consolidate their forces, and I think they might come in and try and challenge now. This is a solid 4v4, talent tier advantage going to Lubu. Lubu does have the support beacon, so they do have more stuff to drop in this fight. Sonya has come up, though, and now it's a 5v4 until Zagara gets here. Diablo looking for an engage. Will get dragged. Here comes out. Stay a while. Listen. Diablo is very, very low. There goes Phoenix. We saw the use of Purification Salvo as well. The support beacon is dropped. But Jaina is so low. She's going to take too much damage. And Jaina is blown up. Let's talk about the heroic abilities that were chosen by Mordorm. We do have Purification Salvo by Phoenix. We have Wrath of the Berserker by Sonya. Apocalypse by Diablo. Ring of Frost by Jaina. And Stay a While and Listen by Deckard Cain. Lubu's going to go ahead and take 100% of this top fort. Knock it down real quick. I think they're going to travel down mid. Attack that fort next. After that, who's to say? Mid fort, already having a lot of its health previously lost, will drop relatively quickly. And it's still a 9-0 kill game here so far. No kills on the side of Mordorm. Oh, a huge engage on Sonya. And she does get blown up. It's a very nasty combo with all the CC that you have from Team Lubu here. Bottom fort will be taken. Murden jumping in, causing chaos. We do have 30 stacks now of advanced targeting, so Phoenix will be able to get an extra rotation on his McLaserface. You can quote me on that, McLaserface. KT, 28 of 20. Mana Addict is complete. Keep on stacking. Keep on stacking. Oh, interesting. Alright, so we have 3 spines from Zagara, so she's going to be looking for extra auto attacks, increase her damage there. Jaina is at 10,000 of 15,000 for her Frostbite. So she's very close. Fortification camp is invaded and picked up by Lubu. They have a talent tier advantage now. It's 16 to 13, almost a 3-level advantage. All 3 forts taken out. They are going to take the support camp and keep their momentum flowing. At this point, I think Mordorm is just looking to get 16, get even talent tier, maybe try a fight, see if they can win one. Still no counter yet on the next objective for the next protector. Siege camp getting picked up over here by Lubu. Gonna go ahead and grab it. A lot of members of Mordorm are mid. They're trying to invade this fortification camp, but it does get picked up by Zagara. I like it. I like the aggressive nature because you have to do something. You can't just sit back and take it. But they were not quite fast enough. Zagara did get it. They're going to be looking for another engage elsewhere. This is a little bit of a dangerous engage right now. It is a 5v4, but Zagara is nearby. Now there goes Sonya. Sonya goes top to defend this camp here. Meanwhile, mid, now it turns into a 5v4 in favor of Lubu. Sonya, left alone, trying to soak up some of that XP. Mordorm really needs level 6 right now. They need that talent. It'll help them engage in a fight to where they can maybe make a comeback. They still have 0 kills. It's 10-0 right now. And they're behind in XP, and they need to make something happen that'll push things in their favor. Something to turn this game around. Four members of Mordorm are defending their bottom keep wall. Stay a while unless it comes out. As well as Ring. As well as Apocalypse. And as well as Purification Salvo. And Ma goes down as well. And there goes Phoenix. All the ults being used. Phoenix gets obliterated. Diablo's in trouble. Running behind the gate. Deckard's on fire. Passes it around a little bit. Alright. So now Lubu can push in. Dahaka behind the walls, but the walls no longer exist, so it's not a huge deal anymore. The objective is now active, and it looks like the members of Lubu are going to back off for now, satisfied with their kill and takedown of the bottom keep towers and wall. Fortification camp is going to get picked up by Mordorm, while the point will be started here by Lubu. They're setting up. They're ready to rock and roll. They got a couple turrets. Support beacon was used in that last fight, so it is not up and available. Getting a little bit of vision from that creep. Zagara shooting out in the dark. Alright. Even talent here. This is the fight right now that Mordorm needs to win. They need to win this fight. It's good comeback potential. Sonya going in. Turret dropped on the side of Lubu. There goes Ring. There goes... there goes Apocalypse. As well as Purification Salvo. It's too much for Zagara and Jaina and Sonya drop. As well as Phoenix. Diablo very low, cannot make it out. Deckard Cain is running for his life. Getting chased. This is some support on support action. This is bad news for Mordorm. 3 members have fallen. And the Protector, once again, going over to Lubu. And they are marching on the bottom keep. I appreciate it, Mad Boot. You know I got it on Big Man Weenus. I appreciate that. I know it's late. I know it's just a replay, but I appreciate you being in the chat. Thank you. Alright, so bottom keep is taken down 100-0 by Lubu. And they keep on marching. 17 minutes in, so the Protector is a little bit more powerful. Going to get as much damage in on this middle wall, this middle keep wall as possible. Takes down the entire wall and both of the towers, and there's still about maybe 1/3, maybe a half, between a half and a third life left on this Protector, and they're going to keep going in on this keep. This keep's in trouble. We do have Murd and Dahaka in the Protector, so when that Protector goes down, they're going to be able to hop out and aren't going to be super squishy, so they might cause them trouble when that happens. But they do take the mid keep. No problemo. Charging in on the Phoenix. Phoenix warps away. Mordorm has to be very careful here. If they get picked and lose a couple members, this is game. Zagara is getting attacked. Does get flipped. Does get stunned by Diablo. Nice. Here comes Salvo from Phoenix. A lot of damage coming out. But, I mean, one member down from Lubu, but so much health is missing from Mordorm. They decided just to back out. So, they got what they came for. They got 2 keeps. They have 20, so they have talent tier advantage. They almost have 21. They're going to go ahead and grab the fortification camp. They're going to clear out top lane. A lot of XP up there. I think at this point, Mordorm wants to hit 20. They are going to grab their siege camp. Have that push away. But, you know, every time you lose a keep, it just creates so much more pressure in those lanes. And it's 2 lanes they have to worry about now. Mid and bottom. Makes it really hard to stand on an objective when you have to go and clear a lane. Alright, support camp item. Picked up by Dahaka. I love saying Dahaka's name. Just getting a little extra. But, as far as the kill count, Mordorm gets on the board. 2 to 15, but still. On the board nonetheless. Alright, looks like we might see an engagement here happening bottom. Talent tier advantage is with Lubu, so they might want to pick this fight. Murden jumping in. Big stun. Stay a while and listen. Phoenix. Phoenix is dropped, as well as Salvo. Deckard Cain takes too much damage, as well as Zagara. Sonya trying to spin to win. Getting low, backing out, but not dying. Right now it is a 1-for-1. Sonya is very low, though. That support item was not used, though. I mean, they still have it. Just an even trade. You have to get more than an even trade in a situation where you have no keeps. Or, well, you have 1 keep. Sorry, where you have lost keeps. Sonya's going to go ahead and clear out that camp that is continuing to push and getting some value in the top lane. This might be a potential gank opportunity, but these towers are still up, so it's not going to happen. Mad Buddha says, Dahaka. Yep, pretty much. I love Dahaka. Mostly just saying the name Dahaka. Alright, so the point will unlock in 10 seconds. But a camp is up. So Lubu says, hey, we're going to grab it in 8 seconds when it spawns. And we're going to hold the point at the same time. Try and stop me. They already have the support camp item. They also have a turret on Streakwing. They will soon have 2 turrets. The camp for Mordorm just opened up. Their fortification camp just spawned. I wonder if there's... Whew, here they come. They're going to take their camp, I believe. They might be looking for an engage. All right, well, this is where all the action is going to happen. Right here, right now. Whether it's on the camp, whether it's on the point, this is where it's happening. Where it's happening. Pardon me. %73 now for Lubu. If Mordorm is going to contest this, they will have to do it soon. Jaina is not with the rest of the team. She is clearing bottom. Getting hit by that catapult and dismounted. Here comes Ma. There goes Phoenix. There goes APOC. Oh my goodness. Alright, a lot of damage on Phoenix. There goes Ring. There goes Stay a While and Listen. Oh, very interesting. There goes KT. There goes Dahaka. There goes Phoenix. There goes Diablo. And there goes Greymane. Or, not Greymane. I'm sorry. Rhaegar. And this team fight is securely won by Mordorm. This is fantastic. This is exactly what they need. huge respawn timers at 22 minutes in the game. I think it stands a fair chance that Mordorm might get this next Protector. With nothing else to do, they can't challenge the point. Lubu decides that they want to take their siege camp, maybe have a chance to re-engage, but I don't think it's going to happen. They just need to clear up their lanes. They leave Deckard Cain there. Jaina's going to go ahead and... Yeah, Deckard Cain on the point. Continue that ticker ticking. Jaina is going to go ahead and try to grab that fortification camp. Pick that on up. They have a couple items now. We're already at 80%, and I'm pretty sure this is going to go for Mordorm. Cigar is jumping on the point to contest. We need more members of Mordorm to come reinforce their buddies. They do drop a turret. They drop 2 turrets. All right. The turrets, unfortunately, are a little bit too central, a little bit on the side of Mordorm, so they can't really get a whole lot of value hitting enemies on the side. But they do get the Protector. Diablo jumps inside. This is the first Protector, but it's a 23-minute Protector. You need to get one more person in there. There goes Phoenix. All right. So Mordorm is going to push down mid, take what they can get. That first fort just is obliterated, and it melts before them. Mad Buddha, I'll be sure to pick up some Dahaka if you cast off-brand cereal again. Oh, all right. Well, I think I'm going to try to as much as I can. So hopefully that happens. Moving bottom now. Mordorm is trying to get as much value as they can. Jaina is having to defend at the core because that is ever pushing. Cigar is so low, it does get booped on the snoot by the Protector and goes down. That was a good kill. Rhaegar getting very, very low now on the treadmill. Gets picked. KT is low on the backside, but so is Sonya. Sonya running away a little bit. All right, so these are some more kills here for Mordorm, which is great because the respawn counter... It's great for Mordorm, which is because the respawn timers are so long now. It's almost a minute. Bottom fort, gone. I mean, this Protector doesn't have a lot of juice left. It's got like 10%. Jaina's in the top lane clearing for Mordorm. But they're going to get as much value out of this Protector as they can, because it's the first one they've gotten, and they need to use it. They have a lot of ground to make up, and they're doing a pretty good job so far. Protector does go down. The only thing left is 1 tower out of 2 in this bottom keep, and it will go down. 4 on 3 in the bottom lane, but Zagara spawns. Rhaegar is about to spawn. I think Mordorm needs to get out now. I don't think there's much left for them to gain. Nope, they do not attempt this fortification camp, which is good because it's pretty dangerous at this point. Lubu is going to pick it up, which I think is a good call. Also a good call. I mean, if you can't get their camp, their fortification camp, you might as well grab the support camp on your way out. That's a smart move, and I like it. It's good stuff. We do see an invade there here down bottom, though. Lubu says, all right, you take the support camp. We'll take both the fortification camps. We'll take turrets over heals any day. A lot of smart plays happening right here, right now. If Mordorm had all 3 of their keeps, I would say they'd be, squarely even. They just have to respond to all that pressure. But this late in the game, 26.5 minutes in, if you can force a team fight and you can wipe the other team, that could be a win. So I think Mordorm right now is looking for an opportunity where they can go all in and win this game. All right, so Lubu is going to go ahead and clear out this camp. They're going to push this lane forward a little bit. Lay down some more creep from Zagara. Looks like they're going to pressure this top keep. They're going to force Mordorm to respond. Maybe just trying to keep them busy so the mid lane and the bottom lane push. I'm not sure. creeps do push in, give a little bit of cover for this keep. That bottom lane starting to stack up a little bit. We got some catapults going there. Nope. This may be a delay tactic. I can't tell. Either way, it puts Mordorm in a really tough spot. They have to either defend their last keep or defend their keep or defend their core. It's the next objective will be up in 20 seconds. There is going to be a fight here. But Mordorm wants to make it a 5v5. They don't want to fight when they only have 4. But this top keep is slowly getting picked away. KT chunking it. Control point is unlocked right now and open for business. KT chunking away once again on that keep, and that keep does go down. So now we do see a 5v5. Both teams are shuffling back to the objective. KT getting a lot of damage out. Let me see if I can pull those numbers up. Where are those numbers? All right, Mar comes out. Sonya taking a lot of damage, jumping out. Here comes Stay a While and Listen and Phoenix. Oof. There goes Zagara. There goes Phoenix. Diablo is in trouble now. Support beacons drop, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Does drop as well. Oh, and I missed it. Catapults end up winning the game. I was so distracted with that fight. There was so much coming out. Mad Buddha says, have you ever considered combo casting with Akuma? You guys are my favorite NGS casters, I think. It would be epic. I'm sorry. You guys are my favorite NGS casters. I think it would be epic. Wow. Mad Buddha, I really appreciate that. I think Akuma is fantastic. I think he's great. I love Akuma. I would be happy to cast with him if the opportunity ever arose. Yeah, no, he's great. I like him a lot, and I'm shocked, honored, and really appreciate that you say that we're your favorite casters. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Okay. That was game 1. Game 1 going to Lubu. I must update the scoreboard here. Well played. All right. And actually, can I look up the... Oh, I can. Okay. Let's go check out some of these stats here. Oh, looks like I messed up my overlay, and it's a little bit funky. Oh, well. Okay. Healers, putting out quite a bit of heals. 73k from Rhaegar, 76 from Deckard Cain. Very good, very good. Thanks for stopping by, Mad Buddha. I appreciate it. Have a good night, sir. Peace to you. 60k hero damage from Phoenix, 96k from KT. A lot of siege damage coming out for Phoenix and for KT as well. I saw at the very end, like, Lubu had that pressure advantage. They could hold out, pushing on that top keep, just throwing in some poke damage here and there, and just bunkering up on the outside of tower range, and continuing to knock that fort down, that keep down. So I mean, they did a really good job with that, and you know, they didn't want to fight a fight that could end the game against them. They were ahead. All of you know, everything was in their favor. They were very patient. They played a very patient game. Those are the words I was looking for. That was well played. At the same time, I think Mordorm did a good job as well. They fought really, really hard. It's always difficult when you're down a couple of keeps to come back, but they won that third protector. They fought really hard on that point. They got some good kills, and they made up a lot of lost ground. So they did very well as well. Okay, let's load up game number 2. So, game number 2 is going to be Infernal Shrines. Let me load that on up. All right, let me just make sure I have the teams on the right side here. Usually teams play on the same side, and they do it like that, but I just need to make sure. All right. We're good. Okay. Game 2. Game 2. We're going to Infernal Shrines. Bans for Infernal Shrines were Asmodan, Deckard, question mark. No one remembers the third ban. Yrel, Kael'thas, and no one remembers the third ban. I can see why KT was banned. He put out a lot of good work in game 1, so it's not a huge surprise there. A little bit of a respect band, if you will. But we are about to get into game 2 here in Div D East for Lubu versus Mordorm. All right, let's switch on over to the game, y'all. Bibbidi boppity go. All right, for Lubu on blue team, we have Streakwing playing the white main. Interesting. All right, we have Bandit playing Jaina. We have VDZ playing Junkrat. We have Alan Hicks playing the Dahaka. And I'm missing someone. There we go. We have Makrata playing the Diablo. Over here on the right side, we have Team Mordorm. We have Amber W95 playing the Johanna. We have Adam Schwab playing the Falstad. We have Jenib 147 playing the Muradin. And we have Grayson P playing the Phoenix. Oh, I'm sorry. And we have Rangers 30 playing the Alex Straza. Here we go. Let's get into game 2. Let's see if Mordorm can get a win here. Dahaka is going to split up top for Lubu, as well as Junkrat to the bottom right away. Any interesting talents here? We see Mobile Offense now picked up this round by Phoenix. Every time you move, you do 35% more damage. Helps you in more of a solo lane situation. Kerfluffle happening in the middle, of course. No deaths yet. Jaina is going to go bottom and then come back mid. Change of plans. Possibly contemplating that camp at some point. See if there's any other interesting talents here. Gathering some storm here for Falstad. Oh, interesting. Extra wound timers for Junkrat. Frag launcher grenades last an additional 2 seconds before automatically detonating. Almost always you get the longer distance talent, but hey, everyone has their own blend. Siege Camp is going to be picked up by Lubu early. I wouldn't say it's necessarily early. They grab it whenever they want, and they grab it now. Watch out, Phoenix. You might get stunned. Very close with that mine from Junkrat. But Phoenix is able to teleport out and not get ganked. It's a seamless transition, though, for Lubu as they walk down to the Siege Camp bottom. Good vision provided by the Junkrat Trap. The Junkrat Trap. That's fun to say. Bottom Siege Camp is picked up for Lubu. White Mane doing her pantsless dance mid. Objective will be up in 25 seconds. It will be top. Diablo looking for a gank. You're not going to get much on this Muradin. The Siege Camp is now started by Mordorm. While the camp mid is responded to, and finally falls. I like picking up the siege camp a little bit later here when you have the objective top. Pick up the camps in other lanes, opposite lanes of objectives. They will get a lot more value during an objective phase. The shrine is now active, but no one has activated it quite yet, as Dahaka and Johanna decide to exchange blows. Dahaka better back up. Yep. Alright, Falstad is bottom, but he does still have his globals where he can fly top. The shrine is now started. Mordorm starts strong, picking up 10 already. Lubu finding it tough to penetrate the defenses of Mordorm to get onto this objective. Mordorm doing a good job of being a door. You gotta get through me. Maybe more of a wall. Does take a lot of damage though. Has to leap away. Dragon form is popped by Alexstrasza. Very strong on objectives like this. 20 minions to 7. Mordorm has the advantage so far. Dahaka maybe looking for a tongue. Does get stunned. Talent tier advantage now going to Mordorm. But Falstad does get stunned and flipped. That will force Mordorm to back off of the objective. Respawn timers are short. So Falstad will be back soon, especially when he flies in. 24 to 27 right now. Good patience on the side of Mordorm. They need their 5th. And here comes Falstad, and now they are 5, and they are ready to re-engage. Dahaka taking a lot of damage, as well as Jaina. Mordorm is doing a good job of pushing Lubu off of the point. Wow, well done. Okay, let's see it. Let's see if Mordorm can get the 4 remaining minions they need, and they do. That was great patience. If they had gone in with only 4 and lost someone else, they would have had no possible chance of getting this Punisher. But the first Punisher does go over to Mordorm. Hops the wall. Good bait by Junkrat, who seems to be super attracted right now to John Cena of the Punching Hour. Johanna's going to go ahead and move on mid, while Phoenix moves on bottom for Mordorm. They want to maintain that XP lead. The first Punisher, not super strong. Better than losing it, but doesn't get very far. Takes out a tower and most of the wall in the top fort. 4-man rotation now. Watch out, Johanna. I don't think they can take Johanna down. Just because she's thick. Wearing a lot of armor. Camp time. Here we go. Siege camps being worked on by Lubu, Jaina, and Whitemane. Having a discussion on who should wear pants, who should not. And over here, it's Phoenix taking up the siege camp, getting some help from the Falstad, from the Alexstrasza. Both camps have been activated. However, this bottom siege camp is moved on more quickly by Lubu. There they go. I think they can probably take this before Mordorm even realizes it. Might be suspected by Falstad, but he does not feel like going in a 1v3 or a 1v whatever is hiding in that bush. Diablo soaking up the XP middle, facing off against Johanna and Alex. Phoenix now moving to take the Brewster camp for Mordorm. 10s are achieved for Mordorm first, and we have Salvo, Purification Salvo by Phoenix. We have Blessed Shield by Johanna. We have Lifebinder by Alexstrasza. Love seeing that. Mighty Gus by Falstad, and Avatar by Murden. But at the same time, no, well, not at the same time, but now that we're here, Lubu has also picked up their heroics. We have Scarlet Aegis by White Mane. We have Lightning Breath by Diablo. We have Ring of Frost by Jaina. Isolation by Dahaka. And Riptire by the Junkrat. Murden walking these siege units in. The mercs will not last forever. The shrine timer does pop. It will be up in 22 seconds. It'll be mid. Four members now of Lubu all around this objective. Setting up, perhaps? Mordorm clearing the top camp. And the objective activates by Lubu. Here we go. Here's 5 members now of Mordorm ready to engage on Lubu. Dahaka globals in. Here comes Salvo. Riptire comes out. Ring comes out. Lightning Breath goes off. Mordorm is in trouble. Johanna is getting very, very low. Does get picked off. And Murden is taking a lot of damage too, but should be fine. Should be able to get out. Alright, so the only heroic that's still up right now at this point is going to be Mighty Gust. But with Johanna down, the second Punisher goes over to Lubu. Alright, we're going to see a 4-man push mid. Dahaka has jumped up top, soaking our XP up there. Mid wall goes down. Mid wall forts. Mid wall towers, rather. Jaina's at 5,200 of her Frostbite quest. About a third of the way. She is getting there. 77 of 200 for Taste for Explosions by Junkrat. What does that bring his damage up to? Quite a bit. You can do the math at home if you require. A rotation from mid to bottom by Lubu. Try to get as much value as they can from that protector. Top tower goes down. Bottom tower was already down. Getting some good value there. Possibly taking this camp. We see the pings coming out for it. Dahaka is going to maybe be frontline for this. Oh, there we go. Alright. The camp is claimed by Lubu, but they are engaging by Mordorm. Ring comes out. Does catch Johanna. Junkrat firing away. Alright, well there goes Ring. Ring is a big cooldown. More pings come out for the siege camp on the side of Lubu. Lubu, Las Vegas. Alright, in the top, it is Dahaka versus Falstad. A good tongue onto the Falstad, but not enough to get into tower range. Potential gank. Falstad is slowed. He's got chill. Oh, wow. Great combo. Diablo finishes the deed. And this puts Mordorm in a bad situation. They are going to pick up their Bruiser camp, hopefully unmolested at this point. Oh, we might see a rotation coming in. Jaina is leading the attack. Here come the rest of the members of Lubu. The camp is claimed, but the fight is still raging. Murden taking a lot of damage, is rooted, is tossed around a little bit. Ring goes out. Dragon form is popped. Murden still taking a ton of damage, but Alexstrasza healing him through it all. Shrine has now activated. It is in the bottom. There's a camp that needs to be cleared, and Jaina says she's all about that clearing action. 12 seconds now until the objective goes live. Very low death game. It's 3-0 so far. And we're about 13.5 minutes in, so let's see if we come up with some more of those deaths here on this objective right now. Salvo comes out. Riptire goes out. Diablo's taken quite a bit of hammering on the front line. Backing up a little bit. But it will be engaging. Gets the toss and the flip onto Murden. Murden does go down. That gives a huge advantage to Lubu and holding this objective. Already 30 now, 30 minions into this race. Mordorm, I think it's just going to have to give it at this point. We have 16s for both teams. Bottom fort will be the first victim of this frozen Punisher. And there it goes. Let's see how far Lubu gets in this bottom keep wall. I think they'll definitely get the wall. I'm not sure if they're going to get any damage onto this keep. Mordorm has to be careful here. If they get picked, it could set up the keep being taken for sure. Tahaka and Falstad, those global boys still fighting in the top lane while all this is going down. Good stun on a Murden. Riptire comes out. Lightning Breath as well. Ring gets a couple targets there. Murden getting a lot of value out of Avatar. Keeping him alive quite a bit. But the keep does go down. And that was the main objective, I believe, for Lubu. They got what they came for. And now they're out. They invade the siege camp here. And now I think they're just probably going to paint the map blue as best they can. While they have the advantage. They have the pressure mounting. I like this. We're going to see the bottom siege camp picked up over here by Mordorm. It's good. It's available to them. They can get it. They don't have to fight for it. Now they might want to get out, though. And they do. Alright, this camp may be quickly cleared here by Lubu. But Mordorm needs to be careful about those camps mid. We got 6 goatmen here, and they got spears aplenty. They are going to chuck those dingle hoppers into the mid keep wall. And actually they do get a decent amount of progress. A lot of pings bottom. Murd and Johanna, they're told that they need to come back. They need to help defend against this bruiser camp. Here goes Ring. As well as Riptire was used. Lifebinder also being used. The fight for this camp still raging? Yeah, there's one more minion. There it goes. Alright, cool. Alright, so that was a good defense by Mordorm. Keeping Lubu from taking their own camp. That was good. Lubu's going to pick up their own bruiser camp, though. No real threat of invasion. Tahaka stacking things out. Checking them out. Stalking the enemy team, that is. Johanna is trying to push this camp in for this top fort. But the rest of the members of Lubu respond, and I think Johanna's going to have to back up a bit. Three members, though, pushing in the bottom lane. Falstad, Murden, and Phoenix. Getting a lot of damage in bottom. But it's 5v2 up top. Murden does get dragged and blown away with a mine. Oh, I'm sorry. That is Johanna. Riptire comes out. Johanna gets blown back into the rest of the members of Lubu and does get deleted. The objective is live. The bottom fort has gone down. But Mordorm loses Johanna in the top and the fort as well. 20s now picked up by Lubu. Purge of the Wicked by Whitemane. Lord of Terror by Diablo. Ice Blink by Jaina. Essence Claws by Dahaka. And Cannonball. Another interesting talent. Increase the radius and explosion radius of grenades from basic attacks and frag launchers by 50%. Very good, very good. 135 stacks of taste for explosions on the Junkrat currently. Jaina has completed her Frostbite quest. Junkrat in trouble here. Gets blown up, but the Punisher is at 38 and 40. So Junkrat is taken out and does fall. However, the Punisher goes to Team Lubu. Siege Camp getting picked up over here from Mordorm. And now it's defense time. Gotta take down this Punisher before he hops over the wall and takes your keep. Ain't nobody got time for that. Punisher leaps over, latches onto Phoenix. Wants some more of that sweet, sweet shielding feeling.
Red team's core is under attack.
Alright, Punisher does drop a lot of damage put down on that mid keep. It's only got maybe a quarter, maybe 20% health left. Immediately, Lubu is gonna grab this siege camp in the bottom lane. Siege camps in the bottom are gonna pop up on the left side at 145, and then for Mordorm at just 2 minutes from right now. So there's not a lot of that to be worked on. But there is this mid keep. I mean, it's so low. Could it just be sneezed on, maybe beat up just a little bit and taken down? Let's see. Mordorm is responding. Riptire goes out, as well as Ring. Phoenix drops as well. Here comes Lightning Breath. It is a 4v5 right now. Dragon Form is popped. Junkrat very low in the back. Needs... Oh, he keeps going in. He's not retreating. And this keep is almost down. Jaina taking a lot of damage. Mid keep just needs a couple more hits. It only has 219 health left. Oh my goodness, Junkrat's going to poke it from a safe distance. Smart. Bottom camp. Knocking against the shields of the core. It's not going to do any permanent damage. But it is something that needs to be responded to as well. And it allows Lubu to invade this bruiser camp. Take it. And move on. They have created a lot of pressure in the middle and the bottom lanes.
Red team's core is under attack.
Bruiser camp picked up from Lubu. And we see the pings for them to go pick up their own siege camp. Members of Mordorm are clearing out the lanes, clearing out top, clearing out this bottom and mid area, but the objective will be up in 20 seconds. And we do have a siege camp invade here by Lubu. Mordorm decides that they don't want to fight that, and it's probably good because they were outnumbered and outgunned. Dahaka maybe looking for a tongue? Nope. Now all the members will be rotating top to the objective from Lubu. They're going to activate it, bing, and then they're going to try to shred it as fast as they can. This is another advantage for Lubu. They can hang out up top and try to get these minions as long as they want because they have pressure pushing in mid and bottom. Volstad flying up, so now it's a 5v5. This has got to be a fight. Out comes Salvo, out like Lightning Breath. There goes Ring. There goes the Riptire. Johanna is silenced and taking a lot of damage, but so is Whitemane. Wow. A lot of damage coming out, but also a lot of healing. Dragon Form has popped. Muradin on the front line, taking a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. So much damage is going out and so much healing is happening, but now it's Dahaka popping stasis. Alright, there goes. Phoenix. Phoenix picked. This could be the rest of the tempo of the fight based off of that one. It's now a 5v4. Alex is running for the hills. Jaina is shrunk down, but Johanna's very low, but Muradin's even lower. Muradin goes down, and there goes Johanna! Can Alex make it out? She does. It was a 3-for-none, though, and that's a huge advantage to Lubu. They decided that this is all they need to end the game, and the core is already super low from all the minion waves, and this is it. Right here. GG's all around. Alright, so that will do it. That will be a 2-0 for Lubu. Alright, let's look at some of these stats, shall we? Whoops. There we go, sorry. Alright, Alex Straza. But out the heels. 123k. 78k from Whitemane. It was a 9-1 kill game, favoring Lubu once again. It's pretty close. Once again, Lubu did a great job of penetrating and getting keeps, and that creates so much lane pressure. It's so hard to sit on an objective when you have to clear out all those lanes. They did a great job of getting those keeps, creating the pressure, keeping the pressure on, playing a very patient game. It's well played. Mordorm did a great job as well. I mean, these games were very exciting to watch. So glad I got to cast this. This was a lot of fun. Just looking at some of the heroes here. Junkrat, 85k hero damage, 139k siege damage. Well played. Falstad, 57k hero damage, 229k siege damage, but with 21,000, almost 22,000 XP. Picking up a lot of XP there for Mordorm. 20k XP on Dahaka. Not shabby at all. Good. All right. Well, thank you so much for letting me cast this game. I really appreciate it. Div D East. Keep doing what you're doing. Exciting games. I hope you all are having fun. I'm so glad you're all in NGS. I'm happy to be here myself. I think that's going to do it for me, though. If you get a chance, send a message to your moderator for your division and just say, hey, I appreciate the work you do. So Div D East, I believe that's Ektar. So send him some messages because he does some work. If you're in Div D West and you want to send Mongoose a little message that says, hey man, I appreciate you, I'm sure he'd love it. As well as the admins. Like if you ever see any of the admins on, be like, you know what? I'm going to send him a little message and say thank you. Anyways, I'm MoistWeenus. You can follow me on Twitter if you want, at MoistWeenus, or you can also follow me by clicking the follow button up there. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/moistwitness. This has been my pleasure, and I hope to see you all soon. Hugs, kisses, YOLO, and of course, bye-bye.